then they can go up to the assessed value that they saying it is. So I offer to the city, I will sell them, I will move in 24 hours. If they pay me the assessed value, they will leave the houses for this year.
That's funny. I would do the same thing.
Please, can you speak to the right people?
So yes, so regarding the taxes, it's a very difficult. It's not a simple solution. It has to do a lot with the state, and yes, it has to do with the city. So I tried to find a way to blame it on the state, but the city does the assessment, so I couldn't do that. But it's a whole combination. It's like a ripple effect. It's not a simple solution. I spoke to the Speaker of the City Council. We brought it up to the mayor last week. So they're trying to figure out what's the best way to do it, what we can do. Because when you do one thing, it affects something else. And you're right, in certain areas like Manhattan Beach, it's a waterfront district, flood zone A, people don't want to buy homes there, right? So, and the assessment went up. It went up, who knows how much. But again, it gets capped at a certain, at 6%. We also need to find out, because many of us don't understand how it works. So at the forum, they're going to be explaining how it works. You know, why did it get to your assessment, and also, you know, why the charge is so high, whatever the amount is. So they're going to be explaining that, and if you want to appeal it, you could definitely try to appeal it. I don't know how successful you will be, but I want them to be there because it's very difficult for people to fight to appeal their real estate taxes on their own. Because it's the big headache. People usually just say, you know, I'm going to pay it and that's it. So I just want to mention one more thing what Ari said. Like, you know, when you call my office, my phone gets answered by? Second ring, very good. You'll never find 3 rings, okay? So you will continue having that service. We always make it very easy for people to get a hold of my office. And I always like, when things come to my attention to my office, I like to get everything resolved, unless it's impossible. Unless it's impossible. Today, I received a phone call that a school rented out for production for their school. They rented out a public school, the auditorium. The public school said, after they sold, they made tickets up and advertised and said, I'm sorry, we can't give it to you. The borough president's office called, I'm sorry, we can't give it because they left a mess at one school. Then the councilman in the district called up. They couldn't do it. They said, I'm sorry. I called up. They said, I'm sorry, we cannot do it. So what did I do? I went up to the Tweet building. You ever go to the Tweet building? You walk up about, I think about 100 and something stairs. Yes. In the pouring rain. And I went up there, I walked into the deputy chancellor's office. I sat down with them and I explained to them how important this is for the children of the school. Yes, we don't want anyone to leave the school in worse condition than they came in. So I told the school, you need to have a plan, right? Like my wife, when my 2 grandkids come to my house, the place is a mess. They terrorize the place. So my wife went away for 1 week, so I wanted to prove to her that I will have a plan. I will keep the house clean. And I kept on sending her every 10 minutes pictures while my grandkids were here, because I made a plan. I said, okay, I'm going to tell them you can't make a mess, go play over here. I had a plan, and the place was spotless. Right, Sullivan? The place was spotless. So I had the school. Wow. Yeah, thanks for cleaning right. So I had the school. Right, they said the school is a bad actor. I had them put a plan on paper of what changes they will make in order to have better supervision, how they're going to keep it clean, what's going to happen. And I delivered this to DOE today. So I'm waiting for an answer. I told her I told the deputy chancellor she could call me tonight till 2 o'clock in the morning, or tomorrow beginning at 6 o'clock. So I'm hoping to get a positive answer. But this is when you get an answer, it's very easy for an agency to tell you, I'm not doing it, I can't do it. But that's why you need to push. You keep on you have to push, you have to be persistent, you have to show them that you will work together with them. And I'm confident at the next meeting I'll be able to tell you, yes, they were able to get the auditorium. So, anyway, thank you. It's very difficult to speak here with all the judges. I really feel I was just judged.
Before we go